Recording.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you. I hope everybody had a great lunch. Did y'all enjoy lunch? Yay. Round of applause for lunch. It's great to see everybody here in Buffalo. I think this is a great turnout and an amazing facility. And I'm super happy because I'm at Genesee Community College, which is right down the thruway, and there's a whole bunch of us here. And I haven't seen this many GCC people at a CIT probably since we hosted it. So this is great for me, and it's really fun to see all my colleagues here, and of course, all of you, and all of our award winners, which is what we're going to be getting to in a minute. But first, we'd like to share with you a welcome message from the SUNY Chancellor, who couldn't be here in person, but he did send a message in for us.
Sorry to interrupt, Judy, but we're not seeing the video. Nobody's sharing the screen.
We're going to pause the Chancellor for a moment. Let him catch his breath, and we'll share him. Yeah, we can just start it over.
Hello, and thank you all for attending this year's Conference on Instruction and Technology. I'd first like to recognize the Faculty Advisory Council on Teaching and Technology for all the time and energy they've invested in this event this year and every year. Together, you create a unique opportunity that allows the instruction and technology community across SUNY and across the state to exchange ideas, discuss best practices, and communicate challenges in what is without a doubt among our most quickly changing professional and academic sectors. And I'd also like to take a moment to recognize Keith Landa, the University Faculty Senate Representative on SUNY's Board of Trustees, whose attention, knowledge, and passion around issues of technology has served us all extraordinarily well. Today marks the second time I've addressed this gathering, and I'm again amazed at how much innovation we see on campuses, how powerful such innovation can be when it's pointed toward inclusion and equity. Last year, reflecting on my inaugural tour of all 64 SUNY campuses, I marveled at robotic dogs, nursing simulation technology, robots used in advanced manufacturing, and environmental research leveraging data science taking place on individual campuses. This year, as you're viewing this video on the same day that I deliver my second State of the University address in Albany, much of the conversation is around the massive technology investments coming to SUNY in New York. Thanks to a $200 million investment from the state, SUNY's digital transformation, we are working to modernize, improve, and streamline systems, update hardware and software, identify and proliferate best practices, and create systems that work efficiently and seamlessly for all. Is there a way to deploy them not just equitably, but in the intentional service of increased equity? Thanks to $275 million from the state and another $125 million from private partners, SUNY is going to lead the way with Empire AI, headquartered at the University at Buffalo, on artificial intelligence research and development within a framework of ethics and integrity. This project, which will initially support research at all 4 of our university centers, Stony Brook, UB, Binghamton, and UAlbany, will help make New York the national leader in AI research for the public good. What's more, we'll be using the newly announced SUNY Inspire, the innovative network for SUNY's pioneering AI Research and Excellence Center, to develop and scale artificial intelligence research and attract federal and private research grants at the university centers and campuses across the system, host internships, and create our own large language model, the SUNY GPT chatbot. And the topic you've gathered together to address this year, creating innovation that increases inclusion in higher education, is one of the thorniest issues we confront. We know our medicines and prosthetics, our tests and diagnoses, our teaching methods and literature, our computers and educational software, and our pathways to professions and passions have too often been constrained by limitations few could see. Embedded in each historically are biases in the design, biases in the data, and biases in the implementation. This is true for the technology we use to educate, just as it is in every sector. But it is changing. At the University at Buffalo, where you're meeting, one bright star and student, Holiday Sims, is advocating tirelessly to reduce inequities in computer science education, particularly those faced by Black women, and conducting research on how AI can improve the child welfare system. And she's far from alone. Our digital learning tools and our technological systems will not be made equitable or even better, true tools to increased inclusion, by luck or chance or inevitability. What's called for is the kind of thoughtful dialogue you are engaging in, and the kind of robust action SUNY and New York are committed to. So thank you for what you're doing this week and for all you do on a daily basis.
So thank you, Chancellor King, for sending us the welcome message. It was synced a little bit better on the monitors, I think, than it was on the big screen, but yeah, it's okay. Thank you, Beth. All right, so in a few minutes, we're going to be joined by our provost for the FACT2 awards. And bless you. And I sympathize or empathize because I do the same. And so this year marks the 10th anniversary of the FACT2 awards. So yes, but I'm going to talk about them until he gets here. So, so 10 years ago, right, these awards were started by two people that are here today. And maybe you would stand up quickly. Janet Nepke, or okay, she's waving, and John Zelnick. And we do appreciate the tremendous amount of time and effort they've spent framing these awards, coming up with the criteria, communicating them out. And it's just been amazing how dedicated they are to making sure that everyone in SUNY has an opportunity to be recognized by their peers and to come up here and earn an award. So it's just been remarkable. And we do, John Zelnick compiled a few statistics that I'm going to share with you. So they were first started in 2015, and 49 individual awards have been presented since then. 77 different individuals have been recognized because some of these are team awards that you may see. 29 different SUNY campuses have been recognized, including 14 community colleges. Ours has 2, go Genesee. 2 technology colleges, 7 university centers, and 6 university colleges. And where we are now, UB has the most awards. They've had 4, so that's cool. Broome, FIT, Fredonia, Rockland, Stony Brook, and Suffolk each have 3. Buff State, Finger Lakes, Genesee Community College, Geneseo, UAlbany, and Binghamton each have 2. So if I didn't say your campus, that means you have some work to do. You got to nominate your peers, nominate your administrative leadership, and do whatever you can and get your people up here because we want to meet them. We want to find out what awesome things are going on in your campus. So the largest team win, I mentioned we had some teams, was from UB, where they had 13 team members in educational design collaborate together. So, you know, just so you have some ideas, right? So you can give an individual award, or you can look at what teams and groups on your campus are doing things that might be eligible to meet the criteria. And there we've had cross-institutional wins with UB and Binghamton on the Tools of Engagement project. And this year, for the first time, we have 2 ties. So you'll see those coming up. And I think that's kind of exciting too. When people are doing such amazing things, it's like splitting hairs trying to decide who deserves the award. And sometimes we just have to give it to both. So I think that'll be really exciting. And so if you're looking for the awards criteria and the timeline for nominating people, they're all out on the SUNY FACT2 website. And you can find him there. And I'm just hoping he shows up. And here he is. Excellent timing. Hello, welcome, Provost Ramasubramanian. We're happy to see you. And we're willing and eager to listen to the remarks you want to share with us before we give out the awards. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for the invitation. And before the award, first of all, congratulations to all the awardees. I'm looking forward to speaking to that in a few moments. I just wanted to speak about a few initiatives that we have launched and accomplished that with your help, of course, that I wanted to speak about. So maybe we can go to the slide. Yeah, the first is the SUNY task forces. This is led by Shadi, and the first one is on artificial intelligence. So this has been a way of bringing faculty together across campuses to discuss topics of strength that the SUNY already has, where we can be competitive. This is a research and education realm. So artificial intelligence was the first one, and the report that the faculty groups generated was used to explain to the governor's office the need for artificial intelligence, the resources needed, etc. And it played a vital role in the Empire AI announcement that happened recently, and the multitude of announcements that the governor made fairly recently, including ideas such as a version of large language model that is tailored for SUNY, as well as the use of educating the broader audience, our future students, being literate about AI so they can consume AI even if they're not producing AI, because not all fields are going to be writing AI code or things like that, but all the products and the systems that we will see and interact with will have AI. So this team has done a phenomenal job. And a similar role, biotechnology, biomanufacturing, and bioengineering. This is a faculty group of about 110 faculty from 7 campuses and 3 external stakeholders. And this group is defining, again, key areas for drug discovery and bioengineering, which is more agriculture-centric, and increasing crop yields, etc. So finding out our strengths and going to the federal agencies for funding is sort of the theme here. And microelectronics packaging is a strength that we have, particularly at Binghamton. And there's a group that is defining a very large proposal to federal government. So what these proposals do is, of course, it puts us on the map of research in these areas. So there is recognition. But even more important is the access for students, undergraduate students, for research experience, working on these hot topics that enables them to get very interesting and well-paying jobs. And with the companies coming into the state, this is going to be very, very helpful to have research go hand in hand with education. Next slide, please. One of the things that we have done as a team, particularly focusing on education, is the FACT2 Council and the SUNY Online working together to provide webinars to understand the use of AI in teaching and learning. As you know, the report that is shown here, which is a culmination of all the ideas and a significant set of very thoughtful recommendations that we should be able to leverage and talk to our lawmakers about it and how we can support wherever funding is needed. The FACT2 Council has been very active. They have provided the webinars throughout the spring semester. And there was a full-day symposium yesterday on all AI organized by the FACT2 Council. And SUNY CPD is offering 2 courses on AI, one for faculty and one for campus staff and administrators. So I think it's very timely, and we are ahead of the curve in really involving the entire university community to embrace AI. First, understand what AI, how it affects their work, and how they can leverage AI to do their work better and to do their work more efficiently and effectively. It touches all across the board. So I'm really proud of this group's work. And from a pedagogical point of view, some of you or all of you may know about this Economy Go intelligent tutor. This intelligent tutor, the sort of the probability distribution that you see on the right-hand side, the first one that is flat and evenly distributed or symmetrically distributed, almost looks like a Gaussian curve. And that one shows that if you had a classroom, whatever that average happens to be at the midpoint, if you call that grade C, by increasing decreasing the student to teacher ratio in the tutoring environment. The first one is no tutoring. And then your grade improves by 1 standard deviation. And the last one, the skewed curve on the right-hand side, shows that you can really move 2 grades if you had one-on-one tutoring. Of course, we all know with the number of students we have, it is impossible to do one-on-one tutoring. That's where this Economy Go and the AI is coming to play that role to assist faculty members, to help faculty members reach a broad array of students in their own style, because they have to design this using the tools. And it'll help the students, but not give them the answer generally. So it helps them learn, just as an experienced tutor would do, or what you and I would do in an office hour when a student says, I have a question, and then you find that, well, the student is not getting the answer to this question because he or she lacks understanding of something else, and you explain that. And then if they have difficulty in that, you ask them to go back and review the previous course and the particular topic and come back, etc. This is exactly the sort of AI doing that. So the difference is it can do it at scale. So you can, if you have 50 students in class, you can reach all 50 students 24/7 at one-on-one tutoring and learn from the students, and then give feedback to the instructor saying that, well, all of them had difficulty on this topic. So that means I always look at it as if everybody missed a question on the test. I look at my teaching as to how did I teach the topic correctly. So there is always that feedback that comes from, rather than saying that, well, that I stumped the students, is not, that's not how we do as teachers. So we want them to learn. And if none of them got a topic, then you know that you could do something differently in your teaching style. So next slide, please. And there are, in terms of financial investments, the impact, 2 things I want to highlight. One is the OER, online education resource impact grants. This is to eliminate the need for expensive textbooks and provide what is needed for them as reference material, subject material on their campus in a digital format. So that initiative has been rolled out. The other one is innovation and instruction technology grants, where faculty experiment with AI in teaching and learning, and then report back so that others can learn from it, and we can build on each other's knowledge and experience. So I think with these investments and hopefully more to come, I think we can move the needle on AI and embed AI into our teaching and learning very effectively. So I think I believe this is what I wanted to pretty much cover up to this. And happy to answer questions. If not, we can move to the next award ceremony. I'm excited about that.
We don't have any questions here at this time, but we'll make sure that we get any future questions forwarded to your office. And thank you for that offer.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So is everyone ready for our newest set of award winners? Yes? Yes. Okay. So Provost Ram, if you're ready, we're ready on our end.
Yes, I am ready to go.
All right. Yeah, so do you have the script on your side?
But yeah, I do. I was, I just wanted to, understand a bit about the 10th year significance that Judy may want to say a couple of things about before I jump in and make my remarks.
Okay. Sure. Sure. So, and we're pleased to have you join us here today at UB and to see all of these people that came to the UB campus to watch these awards being presented. As we already mentioned, these are the 10th annual FACT2 awards. That's 10 years of recognizing the outstanding, shareable, and sustainable contributions by innovative and inspirational faculty, support staff, and campus leaders across SUNY, using and advancing the use of technology in teaching and learning. Well, these awards recognize a limited number of exemplars across SUNY in teaching and learning with technology each year. There is an extensive range of talent, energy, and impact of many others across the system also working in this space. I encourage you to reach out to not only these exemplars that we honor today, but to each other and ask how you can replicate and scale such great work in teaching and learning with technology during this time of rapid technological transformation.
Yeah, that is great, and I know of FACT2 work and working on this important initiative. It is I truly appreciate and acknowledge what you do and your leadership in efforts in elevating these contributors through recognition and awards. First, I want to apologize for not being there in person. Again, we had a multitude of events this morning and early this afternoon, Chancellor State of the University address, and so on. So next year, I hope I can join. I want to essentially, talk about the award itself and how competitive this award is based on my read. This year there was a tie for the first place award in instructional support at a state operated and a statutory campus. The first of the two awards, goes to Maggie O'Loughlin, from SUNY Morrisville for excellence in instructional support at a state-operated or statutory campus. Now, let me say a few things that I've learned about Maggie. According to our nominators, Maggie is a tremendous instructional support assistant for the SUNY Morrisville nursing program. She always makes time for students, even outside of normal work hours, by volunteering time on the weekends in recruiting efforts at community events. Maggie works to ensure Morrisville students get the most realistic clinical lab experience as possible through the use of technology. She attempts to replicate true patient scenarios from clinical experiences referenced by faculty in curriculum meetings. To do this, she manages a range of mannequins that provide low, intermediate, and high fidelity simulations for the students. From mannequin patients responding to questions being asked and provide instant feedback via body fluid reactions to students completing skill challenges and performing electronic health record documentation. Maggie's work supports the engagement of students in active learning and reinforces their understanding and application of the knowledge, skills, and attitudes by using these multimodal simulations in a classroom and skill labs. In addition, to her busy schedule, Maggie finds time to be advisor of the Campus Student Nurse Association and organizes campus blood drive. I truly want to congratulate Maggie Laughlin and thank you, Maggie, for all your support. I've seen this mannequins, and it can really create stressful situations that as realistically as possible in the clinical setting, in training, and they've come a long way. And I really commend you for taking this on and bringing it to the students and administering it in an exemplar way.
Okay. Thank you. Unfortunately, Maggie could not be here today, but we've got her award for her, and we'll make sure that she receives it in Morrisville.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Again, congratulations to Maggie. Also receiving the FACT2 awards for excellence in instructional support at a state-operated or statutory campus is Stephen Sturman from the University of Buffalo. As an instructional designer at the University of Buffalo, Stephen facilitated SUNY-wide initiatives to develop and deliver HyFlex classes across the SUNY system. His work was part of 2 SUNY Innovation Instruction Technology grant projects, the Tools for HyFlex course delivery in the 2022-2023 academic year, and the HyFlex course development project this year. Stephen provided instructional support to the faculty to make sure they were integrating best practices in the HyFlex planning, beginning with a 5-day workshop that provided the foundational knowledge the faculty would need to develop and offer their courses. He also created an asynchronous course and additional educational resources for faculty to continue their learning and to address specific questions and content concerns that faculty encountered through the workshops and while developing and offering their courses. In addition to group support, Stephen also provided individualized support for each faculty. Through his work on the Tools for HyFlex course delivery grant, Stephen was able to support 52 faculty from 20 different campuses. Stephen has also taken the lead on HyFlex course development project in 2023-2024 by initiating a community of practice for HyFlex courses. In 2 years, he has trained 125 faculty and instructional designers on the HyFlex model of course delivery. Thank you, Stephen. Your impact across SUNY is evident and appreciated. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Steve, and that makes 4 for UB. So the rest of us have to get busy. All right.
Yeah. Next is Dr. Jennifer Schloming, is an associate professor at the Fashion Institute of Technology, the assistant chairperson of the Science and Mathematics Department, and this year's winner for excellence in instruction at a community college. She has been a faculty member at SUNY FIT since 2006, teaching both online and in-person mathematics courses. Dr. Schloming continues to positively impact our SUNY community through her diverse engagement and collaboration with faculty that encourages new educational approaches. She has been a dedicated leader with the SUNY online community of practice, championing online teaching technologies and open educational resources. She has been an engaging presenter for the annual National Distance Learning Network webinars, sharing her expertise in open educational resources and integrating emerging technologies with her peers across SUNY. She infuses interactive instruction and communication for teaching and learning in the online environment by showcasing her use of tools as Loom and Adobe Spark. Her strategies are a model for increasing student engagement and success. Her willingness to share her expertise and unique approaches inspires her students and her peers across the SUNY system and encourages others to explore new ideas and approaches to support online teaching and student learning. Thank you, Dr. Schloming, for inspiring us through your sharing.
Thank you and congratulations, Dr. Schloming.
Congratulations, Dr. Schloming. Next up is Dr. Susan Spangler, Professor of English at SUNY Fredonia, who has won the FACT2 Excellence in Instruction at a State-Operated or Statutory Campus Award. In the words of her colleagues, she has been a champion of online instruction on SUNY Fredonia's campus and technology in education before that. She figured out early that online had the potential for transforming engagement and interaction with students and could make a fundamental shift in how we envision teaching and learning to transform and democratize learning spaces. She has gone beyond using technology in her own teaching to become a campus leader and mentor for others entering the online realm. She excels at maximizing student motivation and participation through thoughtful use of multimedia tools. For example, in the grant writing course, Susan has students vote to select a local nonprofit organization to partner with in drafting real grant proposals. This project generated enthusiasm and incentive for students and created an authentic real-world audience as a focus for their work. Susan models exceptional digital citizenship and responsibility in the classroom. In the rhetoric course syllabus, interactive elements like embedded discussion prompts demonstrate respectful behavior online while encouraging participation. With weekly video announcements featuring helpful subtitles, personalized learning diagnostics through low-stake quizzes, and escaping room-style games to review materials, Susan definitely taps into technological capabilities to keep online classroom fresh and relevant. Last but not least, Susan also serves on the digital instructional support team at SUNY Fredonia. Thank you, Susan, for all you do with technology to encourage your students and to engage your colleagues by your example. Congratulations.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Susan.
And now here, just a second. The second tie of this year. So I just want to be sure I'm getting this right. It is second tie for this year speaks to the high quality of people that have been nominated. I also have been told that this is a record, and it's for excellence in administrative leadership at a community college. I really don't envy the nomination reviewers in deciding on winners. It must be quite a challenge, as this year's choices clearly indicate. First, there is Ms. Stephanie Malmberg from SUNY Broome, who has won the FACT2 Excellence Award for Administrative Leadership at a community college. As the Associate Dean for Distance Learning, Professional Development, and Student Success, Stephanie is an incredible facilitator of technology and has consistently demonstrated the leadership skills to help advance SUNY Broome's use of it. She has effectively been able to develop a standardized classroom technology list, which is utilized to plan for capital improvements for the college. Stephanie has reimagined and recreated the Teaching Resource Center to be a space in which faculty have their own learning lab. The new TRC lab space provides a learning lab for faculty in which they can experience with various technologies, including facilitation of the HyFlex modality. Thanks in part to Stephanie's leadership, the technology to support HyFlex class is already installed in 22 classrooms. She has taken the recent AI explosion as a learning opportunity for the college. Under her leadership, presentations have been developed and delivered to the campus about the use of AI in the classroom and how to capitalize on it, using it as a tool and a strength. When it became clear the campus was overwhelmed with work that had to be done to enhance course accessibility, she developed the innovative Strive for 85 campaign. These short workshops developed under her facilitation helped take a seemingly overwhelming task of increasing accessibility scores of a course into bite-sized pieces. This creative way to approach the lack of movement in the area of accessibility has significantly moved the campus's online course accessibility rate, and it continues to improve each year, surpassing its initial goals from the beginning of the project. Stephanie's calm professional demeanor affords her the respect of students, faculty, staff, and leadership at SUNY Broome. She is able to reflectively look at the big picture and drill down to how she can make a difference. Then she does it. Goodness, I'm out of breath just reading about these activities and accomplishments. And thank you, Stephanie. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Stephanie. That was impressive.
Absolutely. The second winner for excellence in leadership at a community college this year is Dr. Tyler Cassell from Hudson Valley Community College. Tyler is the Dean of Business and Liberal Arts at Hudson Valley Community College. When ChatGPT emerged, he considered how AI might impact Hudson Valley Community College courses that required a writing component. He experimented using ChatGPT for a compare-contrast essay that is one of the rhetorical models in composition courses. He also explored some of the AI detection tools that could benefit department chairs, faculty, and even the students, looking at their reliability, especially if these detection tools can determine the fate of a student's course grade and perhaps his or her academic integrity. Through the college's Center for Professional Excellence, Tyler shared his outcomes while delivering college-wide workshops, providing an overview and examples of generative AI, instructional AI, and computational AI. He then led the revision of Hudson Valley's Code of Conduct for Academic Ethics. As a member of Educational Policies and Standards Committee, a standing committee of our academic senate, his revisions helped faculty and students understand where the use of AI may violate the code and provided faculty the proper leeway to incorporate sanctioned use of AI in their courses. Tyler Casal is an outstanding leader on the campus of Hudson Valley Community College and is invested in improving educational experiences for faculty and students alike. Thank you, Tyler, for your sense of wonder for emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, and for bringing your institution and SUNY along on your ride of discovery. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tyler.
This brings us to our final award winner today. It's for Shilton Reynolds from SUNY Oneonta for excellence in leadership at a state-operated or statutory campus. As director of the Faculty Center for Teaching, Learning, and Scholarship at SUNY Oneonta, Shilton leads, sets strategies for, and oversees multiple initiatives that impact SUNY Oneonta, the SUNY system, and learning partners in the United States and abroad. Their success is due to his strategic thinking and comprehensive planning, which ensures the feasibility and efficacy of the programs he institutes. Through his work on the Global Commons Project, chairing the FACT2 task group on innovative assessment and facilitating an innovative assessment community at Oneonta, Shilton has been able to foster communities of learners and learning resources to help faculty, staff on the Oneonta campus and beyond. By serving as SUNY Oneonta's COIL campus coordinator and co-leading the Future Ready Fellowship, a program that helps faculty for creating experiences for students and make connections between classroom activities and their future, he created a culture of professional development to inform and improve curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular experiences through technology. Shilton empowers staff to collaborate on shared goals and interests to effectively advance student success through technology. He has often been the catalyst to initiate such programs and the glue to hold them together. His affable personality, wide-ranging knowledge, and service-oriented disposition are of great value to the Oneonta campus, to the SUNY system, and to teaching and learning partners and wide. Thank you, Shilton, for your leadership at Oneonta and beyond.
Hey, congratulations, Chilton.
Yeah, thank you. Again, congratulations to all. Many of my words today about the winners were provided by the folks who nominated them and serve to illustrate what we often think, sometimes say out loud, and occasionally write in a nomination letter about one another. These thoughts and words have meaning for these award winners and for all of us, and I'm grateful to have been able to deliver them. We are called to higher education by more than the compensation and satisfying career surrounding by like-minded colleagues. Although these things are very nice, we are called by our passion, a passion to uplift, to serve, to assist generation after generation in reaching their dreams. This time-honored tradition calls us to show ourselves, each other, and the world the best of us, and in the process make a profound difference for so many. We learned today that the awardees have harnessed that passion to advance our shared mission and provide tangible and shareable outcomes. My warmest congratulations go out to the winners, to all the nominees, and to all of you who worked so hard to allow SUNY the chance to change the lives of the people we serve. I would also like to thank the FACT2 Awards co-chairs, Lisa Raposo and Dr. Janet Nepke, along with the Awards Review Committee for their careful and diligent efforts in soliciting and reviewing all of the nominations, and the FACT2 Council for shepherding these important awards that serve to remind us the impact we each make in SUNY. Lastly, I'd like to thank all of you for bringing your passion to your work. Who knows, you just might be up on this stage next year. We all know someone who embodies excellence in their use or support of teaching and learning with technology. Please consider nominating them for this important recognition. Join me again in congratulating all the award winners. I think that concludes the presentation part of this ceremony. Again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to meet you, and I also want to again, hopefully I'm able to do this in person next year. And I'm nothing but thoroughly impressed by the outstanding, faculty members and staff that you have selected for the awards, and the essentially shows the high caliber work that is going on across the system. I couldn't be more proud than now looking at all the awardees, and more to come, and more of innovation should be celebrated. Again, I believe in we get what we celebrate, so we should. I'm more than happy to really recognize faculty doing outstanding work. I just need to know where and when, and I'm always happy to be supportive. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Provost Ram. We really appreciate this. And we do look forward to seeing you in person next year.
Appreciate it.
So,
And best wishes.
Best wishes as well. And now, thank you all for being here. And in the next session, we all have an opportunity to hear from these winners and find out more about what they did to earn these awards. So if you want the inside scoop for next year, go to that session. And thank you all for being here.